Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Hart. Now it's ended up. Great stuff, DA. Thanks. Steve, we have a great matchup in the middle right here tonight. How fun is it going to see these two great centers go head-to-head?
That's old school when these two guys go at it, banging. And you start talking about centers, you know, a lot of people look at points, but then you got to start looking at rebounding and who threw the first elbow and you know, who's the enforcer and just set the tone for his team.
And the constant fighting for position underneath.
The stuff you don't see off the ball, they go at it.
Gets bad in there, doesn't it?
Yes.
You didn't go in there much, did you?
No, I just looked and kind of marveled at it.
It's kind of marveled at it. Up and ready to go. So for Brooklyn now, Scola out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Here's Smith. And Lopez pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Bogdanovich passes to Lin. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
This is the opposite of how they wanted to start this game. 0 for 4 already.
Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to LeBron. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. It's stolen. In the corner, it's Lin. And it's off from three-point range.
There does come a time when you haven't made anything all quarter long. Pass the rock.
The screen from Thompson. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Thompson's got his second basket.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Lopez a screen. And a wide open look for Lin. Gets an open look and hits. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. But
way up there.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
The D totally forgot to mark him, and as a result, he put them on a poster with that dunk.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
I just love Louis Scola, crafty veteran. Love watching him down on the block. Usually his offensive moves, he ends with a little bit of scoop. Doesn't have size or speed, but just beats you with his footwork.
Thompson, a screen on Lin. Smith outside. Shoots. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He doesn't need much room. With a hand in his face, JR still drills it.
Lin against Irving. Lin dishes to Lopez. A shot, no good. Good D by Love. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. For 3, Smith. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got 5 now. Nets trailed by 4. Lin kicks to Scola. Pass to Lopez. Outside, Lin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one good for 2.
And Lin plays with a real edge. When he's driving inside, he looks determined to beat everyone to the basket.
The shot's good from Love.
Oh, good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
The Nets have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Ouch. That's his second foul this quarter. Could buy him some time on the pine.
Lopez a screen. Lynn kicks to Lopez. The jump hook. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Down low, puts it up. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And the Cavs back in 2014, bringing in LeBron and bringing in Kevin Love, arguably the best single-season upgrade at the position at that forward spot in NBA history.
It changed everything, but it hasn't all been smooth sailing. There's only one basketball. They're still developing their rapport on the floor, but I think their skills do complement each other.
LeBron passes to Irving. The drive by James, the dunk, and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Do you remember that 2003 draft? Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and this guy, LeBron James. He went #1 overall.
Kicks it to Scola. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And James gets it to go.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Lynn dishes to Scola. Back to Lynn. Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3. And the basket by Scola. Scola's got 5 points so far.
Took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Gave up a little momentum and then grabbed it right back.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
That's what they do. They find the high percentage shots and they nail them.
Here's Lopez. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
They really have become a juggernaut in terms of scoring the basketball. They're doing it at will right now.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Trevor Booker is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Foy. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Hamilton in at the 5 spot. And Cavs coach Tyronn Lue, very detail-minded, but more than anything, Steve, he's tried to change the spirits around this Cavaliers team.
He wants the players to enjoy it, to savor the moment. He's not afraid to get on his players, but he knows that if they're having fun and getting after it, the talent on this team will do the rest.
And a player of LeBron's caliber is expected to be a leader. It's a role he's never shied away from, Steve, and certainly he has filled the bill.
Not at all. Coming out of high school, he's always been a leader. LeBron is someone who loves his teammates and wants to stay close to them. But at the end of the day, he's all about winning. He's not shy about telling his teammates what they have to do to get the W. He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
And Thompson kicks to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Love's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's the screen. Now the pass to Vasquez. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And and their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Smith right side. It's stolen by Foy. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kyrie Irving is an elite offensive player at his position, but he's trying to improve his focus at the defensive end. He said, "I was always that guy getting called out on film. You get tired of it after a while. It's all about effort. You want to be a guy that your teammates trust." Kevin, we know that point guard is one of the most stocked positions in the league. They need Irving to stay locked in. Definitely
a lot of responsibility at that point guard position. They don't get many nights off. Absolutely not. Thanks, D.A. Here's James. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
The one thing about LeBron James, he's had a huge impact on the basketball court, but also off the court. Always taking a stand on a lot of social issues.
And LeBron showing solidarity with a lot of popular causes. It's a tricky balance, Steve. You know this. You played the game. I'm sure for a player that is so much like LeBron in the public eye.
Yeah, he's done a nice job of being an activist. He's taken on a lot of roles, but there are sometimes when fans, they want you to say more. He's in a unique position. I think we can safely say he's done more in that regard than a lot of his peers.
Love kicks to Irving. Over in the corner, Foy sinks the three-pointer. Foy's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Back to James, and stolen by Hamilton. Vasquez with it, guarded now by Irving. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, the Cavaliers leading by 5. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
You could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
Smith outside. And the dunk by Love.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Foy from long range. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Foy's got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn. Love kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Booker. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Dishes it to Vasquez. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And for the fans, they see the players' performance as far as box scores and highlight reel plays. But, Steve, in your estimation, which players in the league right now seem to be the best teammates? Man, that intangible, the teammate.
There's a lot of guys come to mind. I think you look at a guy like Draymond Green for the Golden State Warriors. You look at Boris Diaw, Danny Green for the Spurs. I mean, you go down the list from Miami. I thought Chris Bosh was a fantastic teammate when he was playing with the Big Three. So there's a lot of guys that can play at a high level but also fit in that role.
I would think it'd be very difficult to be a championship caliber team and not have chemistry, teammates you trust, and that bond. Now, there's always a stray, but the overall unity's got to be, I think, right there.
The key word you said, I think, Kevin, is chemistry. You got to have that chemistry, and you got to somewhat like each other.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Trevor Booker, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Vasquez. Outside, Scola. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Nets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one misses. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. It's good.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. The Nets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Irving. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 1:04 left in the first half of the game.
I'll tell you this, if Kyrie can just stay healthy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish in this league.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good for Irving. And Kyrie Irving, one of the most talented scorers, certainly, Smitty, in the NBA, but he feels the pressure, I think, to try to tighten the screws in his game defensively.
You don't get many nights off defensively at the point guard position in today's NBA. That position is very deep. No excuses, though. To be great, you've got to get it done at both ends.
Here's LeBron. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
Foy, the pass to Lynn. From the wing. That shot off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A wide open look for Love. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Count that one. 7 points for Lynn.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Brooklyn, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight, and he makes the first. Both free throws good from Lynn.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
They are showing a lot of grit and grind, doing a nice job, both teams going back and forth at each other.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Lopez hits them both. Outside Irving. And that's not going to go.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back at. That concludes our halftime.
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got some easy buckets, made some tough shots. He erupted in the first half of play.
Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's LeBron and it's small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Smith right side. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
A more physical player than he's given credit for. Love finishing through contact, plus going to the line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
I hope people don't forget about Kevin Love's elite numbers back in the days. Crazy numbers. 1 year he averaged 26 and 13 rebounds for the Timberwolves.
Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for Kevin Love, you think, Steve, we'll see him get back to those crazy numbers he put up with Minnesota?
You know, I don't think so. The reason why he's playing on this team where he has so many other guys that can do everything. Back in Minnesota, he had to do it all. I think for Kevin Love right now, it's about winning and being productive.
The kick out to Lopez. Here's no good with the triple.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's LeBron for 3. Smith. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Lynn against Irving. Then the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And the rejection by James.
And with that miss, shooting only 20% coming out of the break. Ouch.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
These are two teams going different ways.
Lopez a screen. Lynn kicks to Lopez. Will it go? And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Steve, now that it's all said and done, when you look back in your career, do you have one of those single moments that stand out as your favorite?
Yeah, I think my favorite for me is probably on draft night. And then I think the moment that he retired. So everything in between, and the good and the bad. A lot of people point to the championships and All-Star and the gold medals. But I think the relationships, the ups and downs, the injuries, just everything, it shapes you as a young man.
One of the, going with the saying that the journey is the reward.
It's totally right, Kevin. I mean, that journey, a lot of people don't get a chance to have that journey. So you want to appreciate even the things that didn't go so well.
Great perspective.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Poked away. Here's Lynn. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From deep. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And there's that signature burst. LeBron able to finish with a hand in his face.
So for the Nets, Anthony Bennett's checked in for Lopez. Chris McCullough comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Vasquez in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
You talk about off-season dedication. Kevin Love has been able to transform his body since he came into the NBA. Going from around 265 pounds at UCLA to where he is now.
Vasquez dishes to Lynn. They set the pick. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And the Nets miss again. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 15-3 run right now. And Kevin Love always working over the summer, doing yoga and all kinds of training.
Well, I think yoga is a little bit more safer. You remember he broke his hand lifting weights back in Minnesota, but give him a lot of credit. He does a lot of cross-training, and it's showing up. He has transformed his body, and that'll give him some more longevity.
Here's Bennett. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
And here's Love from the arc. Love with another miss. Nets trailed by 8. Bogdanovich passes to Lynn. The feed to Vasquez. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Off target with the open look.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from 3.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And so it's Cleveland with it.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
Outside, Lynn fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and is killing his team.
Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bogdanovich. James covering. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And the three off target.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Thompson. No good off the front iron.
Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked.
They double him with James. Outside, Lynn. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. Shot by Bennett, no good. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injuries since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive he's played this many games.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Lynn kicks to Vasquez. Here's McCullough. He's guarded by Love. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Now Lynn, 11 points in the game. The dish to Vasquez. From deep. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. So it's the Cavaliers now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. So for Brooklyn now, Bogdanovich out there with Scola. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 2. And the net shooting around 41% on the night. Outside, Lin. From 13 and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And the way Lynn picks his spots, just knowing his place in the offensive schemes and scoring well as a result.
From deep, LeBron slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
That evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
Lopez sets a screen for Lynn. The Cavaliers pull it in. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside, and Thompson throws it down.
Really good hands. Thompson catches the ball well in traffic, then right up in rhythm.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Screen by Scola. Lynn kicks to Lopez. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He's kept them hanging around in this one thanks to his play. He needs his teammates to step up, though.
And nowadays we see a lot less players who stay on one team for their entire career. Smitty, you played for 6 different teams in your career. Would you have rather stayed in just one spot?
No, I think when I look at it, when I look back at my career, at first at the time, Kevin, a little upset moving around, but the experience I got and to win the championship, I got a chance to move from organization to organization, meet so many different people. I like the change. My wife didn't like it.
I was just going to say, how'd your family react to all that?
Well, the one thing about it is my kids weren't old enough to change. They weren't in school yet, so that helped.
Huge.
My wife, I got to give her a lot of credit. She did a good job of being the champion at home while I was gone.
Do you know what they say? Behind every successful man is a surprised wife. You and I are lucky in that regard, aren't we?
Yes, indeed.
And here is Scola. Down low. Goes up to the stripe. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And a wide wide open look for Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, the shot mechanics of Kyrie. Extremely consistent from range.
Screen by Scola. Lynn kicks to Hamilton. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
LeBron outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Hamilton with a screen on Irving. Pass to Hamilton. Inside, Scola, and it goes down 2 points.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
Now here's LeBron. He kicks it to Thompson. And stolen by Hamilton. That's tipped and stolen by James. And James throws it down hard.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Cleveland leading by 19 points. Outside Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving double team. Out to Smith. Got a piece of it. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. Irving. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Williams, he's checked in for Irving. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Nice shot by James.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
It would take a very, very special comeback for them to chop down this lead.
Smith against Land to the paint. Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And what a huge standout performance it was for LeBron James.
What I really liked about his performance at the offensive end was that he wasn't pressing. He wasn't playing fast. There was a calmness to him. It was a smooth, steady game he played, and the results speak for themselves.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Chris McCullough, he's checked in for Scola. Bennett comes in for Bogdanovich. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And it's Vasquez in for Jeremy Lin. And 1:01 left to play here in the fourth. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Cleveland's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's James. Here's Love. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The versatile skill set of Love. The defender has no idea which move he's going to.
And the Nets making a change here. Booker's checked in. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Brooklyn with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Vasquez with it. Randy Foye is on the way. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play.
You never want to give him an open look from outside because he will flat out burn you from there.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Foy, up and in on the layup.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
They just waited too long. If they could have just made this run a little bit earlier, they could have been in the game. But now this game is out of reach.
LeBron outside. Smith right side. Let's go. Off target with that shot. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one would...
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He lit up the scoreboard in the fourth. Guys were scrambling around trying to match up with him. He was in too much of a groove to be messed with. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
As usual, best leader in the NBA, LeBron James led by example tonight. He's as cool, calm, and collected as any player you will ever see. He was never out of control of this game. LeBron did it all tonight. What else is new? He's the king!
They kept calling his number, and he kept converting. That was a huge factor in this win. It was a long night for the defense trying to chase this guy around.
And that's it for